Hey, how is everybody today? Guff here. It's another day, which means, hey, it's another review. Today's review is gonna be the Voyager class, Decepticon, Constructicon, Skipjack from the Studio Series line. And the Studio Series line, here's number 67. So, hey, there he goes. And here we are. So let's go ahead and get down to it. Let's skip to the loo and get this over with, shall we? So first things first, let's go ahead and move Skipjack out of the way here. And go straight to the packaging here. So on the front here, we do have a picture of Skipjack with his dreads right there. Funny thing is, it shows two, but you can do that with the toy, sadly enough. But it does say 67 for the Studio Series lineup. Transformers, it is from the Revenge of the Fallen line, from the second movie. He is a Decepticon, Constructicon, meaning he can combine with the other Constructicons to make a big, huge Devastator. Skipjack for ages 8 and up, Hasbro. Transformers, Generations, Takara Tomy. On the top here we do have where you can actually look in at the top to see, I guess, his head and I guess part of the back. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. And then on the side here to the right we do have the mean, big looking fella himself, Devastator. Authentic Transformers line. And then right there we do have the emblem, the logo, the picture of the Constructicons turning into Devastator. And then on the other side here we do have Skipjack himself looking all menacing like while he skips around and destroys everything. Studio Series number 67, which means he was the 67th one released in the Studio Series line. Voyager class, along with 4 other languages saying the same exact thing. And then on the bottom here we do have, let's turn it around here, we do have where it says manufactured by such and such, blah blah blah, has it in different languages, has the whole recycle and all that right there, the barcode, and then it does say includes figure and instructions along with the same exact thing in all these different languages. On the back here we do have, give me 1 second here, we do have the picture of the product here, which is Skipjack himself right there as his base form, his fighting form, and then his bulldozer form. It does say big screen inspired scale detail backdrop, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, the Decepticon logo, Constructicon, Skipjack, Pyramid Desert Battle. And then down there it does show that it does come with a backdrop. Says it right there, backdrop included. Says it in 4 other languages. Down here it says not for kids for 3 and under. Otherwise it can choke them due to the small parts. Say so right there in different languages. And then over here they say Hasbro and even more thingies if you want to read it. I cannot get it to zoom or whatever. Well, clear up, focus. But hey, that's that for the packaging. So let's go ahead and get started with the actual review. Let's move the package out of the way and get on to the Skipper himself, the pogo sticker. There he goes with his face sculpt, his head sculpt. He is on the ball joint, the head is, and then the neck part is on another hinge joint that goes down, then you can kind of feel it snap into place right there. On the face we do have silver paint app on the, I guess you can say, mandibles, his mouth. And then we do have red right there in the eyes, black surrounding that. And then we do have silver on the antennae, silver on the bolts on the neck bone. The neck bone, you can see, is done real nice. The shoulder plates, the other, I guess you can say they're kind of like smokestacks right there, but... And then on the shoulders, we do have these parts that go back and forth, like so. You can have them whichever way. Then the shoulders is on some swivel joints, but they don't go up and down all except for right here on this part. So there's that joint, and then this one right here, which, if you notice, this is right here, that snaps into right there. It doesn't really snap, but yeah, there we go. And then we do have the threads that can come down, look like they're being brought down by gravity, or you can have them up like they're tendrils. You know how evil, menacing bad guys have their tendrils coming up. The fingers do move up and down, like so. Bends at the fingertip. All of them do that. Both of these do, as you can see. You can even have it going up as well, like so. This one doesn't do it though. And then this finger can fold back and go forward, just for the transformation. His little smokestack is also his hand cannon, his handgun. Now that does come off. If you don't want to have it in his hand, you can put it in that little slot right there. You just turn the gun to its side, snap it right in. Something with that one, you can just take this one out and just plug it in right there. So, with this lower body part, you do see all the silver on all the bolts and nuts and all the suspension parts that helps make, you know, the vehicle do what it's supposed to do. You can see all that is painted in silver. You do have all this yellow. Like I said before, here's just a recolor of Rampage. Rampage is like an orange-red color. Skipjack is just yellow instead of that color. Everything else is exactly the same on them both. You do have this pogo stick section here where, you know, in the movie you can see him bouncing around. Well, not him, but Rampage. As you can see, you don't see the cable on the back. That's the only down part about that, but other than that, you can see all the details in him. They could have painted that silver to match the rest of it. That's the only part that I see wrong with him. This does open up for the transformation. His lower half is on 3 separate joints. We have the swivel joint. We have this hinge joint right here. So there's a hinge joint here, there's the swivel joint right behind it, and then we have another joint right here as well. So you can have him standing up tall, have him facing different ways. upon you, and then we do have the stand that he comes on just like Rampage. Same exact color. I don't have Rampage. Hopefully I'll be able to get him sometime in the near future. He is hard to get, along with Overlord and Payload. Them are the only 3 Constructicons that I'm actually missing to complete this. Technically I only need 2 of them, which is Payload and Overlord. They're the only 2 that I need. Oh no, it's actually Long Haul that I'm missing. Long Haul, my bad. But them 2 are extremely hard to get where I'm at right now. So let's do a body comparison, a size comparison. Well, he is in his body form. Give me 1 second here. Let's zoom in just a little bit. So here he goes. I'm just gonna take these out, put them back here for the time being real quick. There we go. So the smokestacks guns goes right there as well if you don't want him holding them. But let's see how he does in size comparison. Here he goes with Studio Series Soundwave. Here he goes next to Studio Series Hot Rod. So you can kind of see these 2 are deluxe figures. Skipjack is a Voyager class, if I remember correctly. Yep, Voyager class. So you can kind of get the idea of how much taller he actually is. I don't know why Hot Rod won't stand up. There we go. So there you go with them. I do not know why this won't focus on them. Let's go ahead and move these out of the way. Here he goes next to the Studio Series Voyager class. Betrayer of the Autobots. Sentinel Prime. And then here he goes next to the big bad man himself, Studio Series Dark of the Moon. Shockwave, Leader Class. So as you can see, that's how he sizes up against another Voyager class. So if you actually straighten him up, he'll be basically almost face to face, head to head in size. His head is just down lower, that's all. So here he goes next to 2 out of the 6 Constructicons that I have. Here he goes next to Hightower, which is a deluxe class as well. As we can see, Hightower kinda don't wanna cooperate with me here. There we go. And then here he goes next to the other Voyager class, Yellow Constructicon. Scrapper. Kinda hard. Here, let's do like this, and there we go. So as you can see, Scrapper and Skipjack are both basically head level with each other. Shoulders are basically together. The midsection is basically together. And then from the waist down, they're basically together. The only difference would be if you just do like that. Then his head is a little bit further down than what Scrapper's would be, as you can see. So there we go with those 3. I do have the other 3 that I have put up somewhere. I have to figure out where I actually put them at. So let's go ahead and remove these guys out of the way and get down to the transformation, shall we? So the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take this stand that he stands on, because in the movies he ain't on no stand, he's just bouncing around on his pogo stick. There's only one spot on this that folds over. You fold that over, put that to the side, and then what you're gonna want to do, take the bottom of his pogo and slide it up into the back of the cab. Then what you're gonna want to do is flip this around like so. Let me put him down real quick. He should be able to stand. There we go. Well, actually, forget that part right now. You're gonna actually wanna straighten these out. Like so. And then on top of that, you're gonna wanna take and bring these actually up like so. With this one, you're gonna wanna actually bring it around this way, so that way you can snap that tab into that hole, like so. So that way that whole piece right there looks like one piece. And then you're gonna do the same exact thing on this side. Bring this up, snap it into place. Mine's being stubborn right now. There we go. Bring this up and around, like so. There we go. And then you're gonna wanna do this. Do I have these the same way? Yep. So you're gonna wanna do just like that. Bring these up just like that. Oh, okay, yeah. Just like so. And then what you're gonna wanna do is grab this and bring this fella down like so, and bring his head down, if I remember correctly here. Let's see here. There we go for now. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So what we're gonna actually have to do is bring his head down like so. Just like that. And then that goes up in there like that. Oh yeah, okay. I remember now. Because this is supposed to snap into this. Like so. There we go. And then the tires, the treads are supposed to straighten up and snap together. There's gonna be this peg right here. As you can see right there. Gonna peg into that hole right there. So that goes right there. Which is supposed to make it look like it's all one piece right there. But for some odd reason, I think with mine, it doesn't want to stay in that gap on this side. But with this side, I have not, if I remember correctly, I have not had no problems with this side. One of the two sides I've had problems with getting it to actually stay where it's supposed to. So like I said, this side, we have that peg to go into that peg hole. So, straighten it all out, snap it in. See, as you can hear, that one snapped right in, no problem at all. And then if you pay attention, before you do this, why is mine going crooked on one side? As you guys can see, it's going inwards. It's not supposed to. Give me just 1 second to try figuring out why it's doing that. But if you look closely though, this peg goes into that peg hole. It's kind of hard to see. Now you can. Right there, there's the peg hole. There's the peg. Right there. So these actually plug in and face down. Same thing with this one. There we go. And I think what is going on is these shoulders, most likely. But don't forget, you're gonna wanna take this, push it down for it to be able to roll. Mine's rolling, but something just feels off, because it shouldn't be going in like that on this side. But everything's adding up. Oh yeah, that's supposed to come up too, I forgot. I haven't transformed him for a while. There we go. And trying to see. Nope. Give me a sec here. Okay, I think I know where I messed up at. Let's see here. This is supposed to get pegged into by that, most likely. But getting it to do it is actually kind of tricky, since how the threads are not tying to actually stay line or whatever, straighten out. There we go, got that one to go in. Maybe that'll straighten out the whole tires and stuff like it's supposed to. There we go. And this one came back down. So what you're gonna want to do is on the fingers, when you bring them up, there's a tab right there that you're gonna want to tab in right there. But for some odd reason, this is giving me a little bit of a pain in the rear end. There we go. There we go. Now he is actually transformed. There we go. Took me a minute, sorry, it's been a minute since I actually changed him from bot to vehicle. Yeah, something's keeping on letting it get loose. I'm pretty for sure, as you guys can see, it's going in. It should be more straight. But I'll figure that out soon enough. It might just be I have these shoulders right now. But there we have him in his vehicle mode. And he do have wheels. Don't know why. This one is actually stuck. Oh! I think I know where I messed up at. Forgot to unhinge this and bring this one out. Same thing with this. Silly me, I actually completely forgot. So with these, you want to unhook them. So, when you have them in the arm, unhook it by just pushing right on it, like so, and then just bring it on down, like so. Just enough for it to come out so that way it can roll. So that way it can move around like any vehicle is supposed to. Same thing with that one. And then you just hook the hinge that goes up in there, like I've shown already. You can kind of just feel around and feel it pop into place. Sometimes it'll make the noise while it pops in, sometimes it don't. And then we just realign everything again. Give me one more second here. Okay. I don't know why Skipjack is giving me such a one for my money, I guess you can say. There we go. He is still going inwards. Seems like he should be more straightened out and not going inwards. Because these two parts keep coming out. Come on now. But as you can see, he rolls as anything else should be rolling. And let's go ahead, and I think that's what I was missing. Silly old me. Once I look down, I realize I'm missing the one thing that needs to be going on. I feel like a fool. Give me 1 second here. So before we actually do these, unhinge them, like so, so that with they're facing upwards, this is gonna fit. How am I supposed to do this? If I remember correctly, supposed to go in just like so. Oh, okay. Okay. I remember now. So, there's gonna be these two tabs, one right here, one right there. As you can see, that tab right there, and one right there. You see, these have tab holes. You just do like so. Trying to get it to fit. Because like I said, I don't know what's going on with mine. But there we go. Got it to fit. It's gonna go right under his face. Bring these around like so. Like I said, I don't know why mine is giving me such a headache. This is supposed to come down. There we go. So, you're gonna want it to be poking out the wheel right there, but mine is getting stuck because it's being an idiot, I guess. Skipjack's giving me problems. Same thing. Tab, tab. Like I said, one of them, for me, doesn't wanna stay snapped in. See? Pops right back out. No matter what I do. But, there he goes. Oops. Bulldozer. Let's go on ahead and do a size comparison for him, shall we? So, here he goes next to, since he is a Voyager class. Here he goes next to the Deluxe class Soundwave. Here he goes along with Deluxe class, I most actually forgot, Deluxe class Hot Rod, which actually goes this way. There we go. So as you can see, how they all size up. So there goes the two Deluxes. Give me one more. So here he goes next to Leader class Vehicle Mode Shockwave. As you can see, he's supposed to be a big ass tank. He's a bulldozer. Next will be Sentinel Prime as his truck mode. So here he goes with, like I said, Sentinel Prime. I do not have the, I don't have the thingies on because they're put up, but there he goes next to the Voyager class Sentinel Prime 316. Stone cold. He is a pain to transform into a truck. Next will be the other two Constructicons that I have right here next to him. So here he goes with the High Tower, which is the Studio Series 1, which is the deluxe version, the deluxe class. As you guys know, in real life, that sucker will be way taller than him. So, size-wise, he's way bigger than him. Here he goes with the other Voyager Scrapper. Like I said, with Scrapper. So with Voyager class Scrapper, that's how they look next to each other. Scrapper and Skipjack are about the same length. Skipjack's a little bit taller, even though I'm pretty for sure this Scrapper would be a lot more bigger than what the bulldozer is. So, here's Skipjack with the other two, along with Shockwave. So, let's go ahead and move these guys out of the way. Now for the last part. Changing him to be part of the Combiner. So to get him to be part of the Combiner, what we're gonna have to do, have him sitting up like that. Bring these on out, if I can. There we go. So you're gonna bring these down, grab this, pull this off. I'm just gonna put it to the side there, and then what you're gonna wanna do is, well, not that. There we go. Bring these around. Come on. There we go. And then you're gonna bring these up like so. There we go. And then you're gonna wanna take and bring the arms up like so. Put them basically, well, yeah, lay them down. And then what you're gonna wanna do is bring these back up like so. So these are originally down because of it being in the vehicle mode. So you're gonna push these back up like so, and then you're gonna wanna take, so right now he's gonna look like that. So you're gonna wanna take the fingers that you folded up, bring them up like so. Same thing with this one. So you're gonna grab it, bring it up, and then what you're gonna do next is bring these up like so. So like on this one, it's gonna be this part right here. You just kind of pull towards you a little bit. You're gonna see like it kind of pops, I guess, out of joint or spot, and just raise it on up. So that's how he's gonna look. So next thing you're gonna want to do is, I guess, gonna bring these down like so. Bring it out like so. And then you're gonna want to take this thread with all the gears and stuff is, and bring it towards you. So it's gonna be like that, and then bring this around like so. So like you're gonna have his claw facing out. Same thing with this one. It's kind of hard when you first go to, cause like mine, it was kind of stiff to get it to unhook. And man, it hurts when you have to. So I would guess you would have to bring it all the way around like so. Trying to anyways. Kind of hard to get it to do like it needs to. There we go. Kind of weird. There we go. So now they're gonna be facing inwards like so. You basically just rotate the whole area on the arm around. So like you rotate, keep these facing down. But then what you're gonna I don't know. Okay, I think I figured out what I did wrong here. Let's bring it back out. And this is supposed to rotate. Yep, there we go. And then you bring it back through, like so. So that's where I messed up at. So when it's like this, what you do is you just keep it straight and flip this section over, because this section right here is on a hinge joint, so you can just flip it on over like so. And then what you're gonna do is just bring it back around, so that way it's on the inside, as you can see. So his face is still looking right at you, and then his fingers, claws, is on the inside still. So, okay. And then what you're gonna do next is just bring this back down, both of these, like so. And then this is just gonna go right back down, like so. So it's gonna just look just like that. Same thing with this side. There we go. Okay. And then what you're gonna wanna do is basically go ahead, bring this on back, I guess. And then you're gonna wanna bring all this around. You're gonna wanna connect this one to that one, so that peg into that peg hole right there, like so. But before you wanna do any of that, bring these back around, like so. So what you're basically doing right here is putting him back kinda into the vehicle mode, I guess. If I can get it to do it. Like, come on now. I don't know why Skipjack is giving me such a hard-ass problem. Supposed to be very freaking easy to do for me. There we go. Got that back. Gonna reconnect this like so. Bring this back around like it's supposed to be. There we go. Bring this up like it's supposed to be. I don't know why this side is giving me so much of a problem. What's going on here? Shoulder needs to go in there. There we go. This needs to come back down. See, like what I mean? There we go. Connect all that back. Bring this up like so. And then you're gonna wanna connect, like I said, the knob, the spot right there. So you're gonna have like this little thing right here. And then last but not least, you're gonna wanna bring it down like so. And then snap it up like so. And then bring that up. And there we go. There we go with the foot for Devastator. That the other combiners will end up combining to become Devastator. And that's just the foot for the guy, which I will be doing the whole thing here soon. Thank you. Have a good one. And I almost forgot one more part. Will it still fit up in there? I'm pretty for sure it's supposed to. Let's lift this back up. I'm pretty for sure I could have him. Oh, come on. I was gonna say I could possibly get him to fit up in here. Let's see if I can. Yep. Most likely will fit just fine. Let's see. And then this can go just like this. Oops, wrong way. There we go. And then bring this back around. There we go. But the question is, do you really want it in there? No. Unless you do it just like that. There we go. There. Finally done. Now when I do the Devastator, I'll show how you guys connect it all together. Thank you for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Bye. Guff out.